Emma secretly marries a billionaire, determined to succeed on her own. She plans to steal a major deal from her rival Amber. Her popularity skyrockets, and a jewelry company wants her as their spokesperson instead of Amber, putting her former manager Nathan in a difficult position. Will Nathan give in? How will Amber react? And will Emma's secret stay hidden?
I'm impressed, Emma. You did well.
Coming from you, this makes me happier than anything else, Eric. Emma felt elated with Eric's praise, but underneath, a bittersweet feeling lingered. Despite securing the contract, she knew her rival model Amber wouldn't let it slip away easily. Meanwhile, the previous night, unaware of Emma's triumph, Amber spent the night with Nathan, ensuring he wouldn't contact Emma. But the next morning...
I am sorry, but Belle M personally told Nathan to make Emma the spokesperson over you.
They cannot do this to me! Belle M already chose me! No way, I have to speak to Nathan.
Back at the global office, Nathan knew he couldn't lose the deal for his company, but he wasn't sure how to handle Amber. Just then, Amber barged in.
Nathan, what's going on?
Amber, it was beyond my control, but I promised you to get a better deal.
You know Julius Taylor's sister was on that panel. How could you just hand it over to Emma? Why is she trying to take everything from me? Oh, she already stole you from me. If I lose the deal, Nathan, I will not leave the country with you and have our child.
I'm on your side, Amber. We need to stick with our plan.
Then change Emma's mind. Anyway, she is marrying you.
Nathan was in a fix. He really wanted Amber to go through his plan.
Emma, where were you? Don't you know that I was looking for you all night?
Looked for me? I can see that.
Emma, it was all a misunderstanding. I've already released a statement.
It isn't just a misunderstanding between Amber and I.
The contract was always meant to be mine.
Nathan stepped in and tried to defuse the situation.
I want you to turn down this deal, Emma. You know how important this deal is for Amber and Global. You, anyway, don't need this kind of exposure anymore.
If I hadn't got injured, you wouldn't be standing here in the first place. You just stepped in for me, but as you can see, I have almost recovered.
Emma couldn't help but break a laugh at the irony of it all.
What's wrong with you? Don't you love me? If you do, don't take this deal.
Call Belle M and tell them, Nathan, that Emma is too busy planning her wedding and can't take up the deal.
To their shock, as soon as Nathan picked up the phone, Emma stopped him. You are too late.
Too late? What the hell do you mean?
Amber and Nathan's jaws dropped when Emma broke the devastating news. They could never imagine Emma could play her cards really well.
I can't believe you accepted the deal without asking me, Emma. Why do you want to snatch Amber's deal?
Emma was taken aback. After all, she had taken the deal for Nathan's sake, for his company Global Pictures' reputation. But watching Nathan take a loss for Amber, then have Emma be the spokesperson, made her speak up. You know, Nathan, I never believed the rumors about you and Amber. But now I am sure you two have something going on after all.
Of course not. I cannot believe you said that.
Nathan denied it immediately, but Emma could see through his lies and bought none of it. What do you mean I took the deal from Amber? Amber was getting restless watching Emma stand up for herself.
I didn't take a dime from you. You were the one to step out of the limelight, Emma.
Fine. Emma had enough of this constant business politics from Nathan and Amber. She decided to play it on her own terms. I am ready to step down. Only if you both can persuade Belle M to change their mind. This put Nathan in a difficult position. On one hand, he knew Emma was fuming as she went behind his back to make the deal. On the other hand, he made a promise to Amber to give her the deal. Either way, he was losing the contract for his company.
Enough! I've made my decision. Since Emma has already agreed upon the deal, we will go ahead with her. Send in Lisa on your way out.
Nathan's decision might have favored Emma, but it didn't bode well with Amber. Her anger boiled up inside her. She was determined to crush Emma's dreams. And she had a plan.
Let's stir up the fan sympathy, Gary. Let everyone know how Emma stole our deal.
On her way out, Emma found Lisa in her office and sent her to Nathan. Don't be nervous. Lisa was not going to hold back. She went in with a fierce expression on her face. But as soon as she entered, Nathan thrust a pile of papers on Lisa's face.
Lisa, I'm terminating your agreement. You need to leave immediately.
Leave? With all the work you have let Amber steal from Emma? I never got my dues. If anyone should be worried about breach of contract, it's you. We can always take this to court, but you will just make your situation worse by losing your brand's trust.
What do you want?
I will leave you and your company for good, only if you will let all this drop and just leave me alone.
Nathan glared at her angrily, fuming inside, but soon realized that he had no choice but to accept it.
Fine, I don't want to see you again.
Let me warn you, Nathan. You are going to pay for the way you have treated Emma.
Saying that, Lisa walked out of the door, and Nathan was left with his failed plan and the worthless paperwork that came with it. He left his office fuming, but what he saw just added salt to his wounds.
You? What are you doing here?
He ran straight into Emma and Lisa celebrating. Little did Nathan know that Lisa and Emma worked together to plan against Nathan. Lisa is my assistant, as my contract allows me to hire one. Nathan was furious as he realized what just happened. He pulled Emma aside.
Are you doing this to spite me? We're getting married, for God's sake.
Not everything is about you, Nathan. Lisa is more thoughtful than you, and I trust her. I have always taken the blame for you and Amber, but for what? Not anymore. Nathan knew what he had to do as a last resort now. Emma had succumbed to his pressure before, and he was sure it would work this time.
If that's your way, then maybe we should call off our wedding.
Will Emma once again fall under Nathan's persistent pressure? Or does Emma and Lisa have something else planned against Nathan? How will Amber react to her downfall?
Hey, I'm Emma. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of The Billionaire's Accidental Bride.